Hi everyone, Coach Eli here, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell, and then make sure you select all notifications so that way you won't miss a single thing I talk about business and personal success topics on my channel here. Also, please make sure you subscribe to my live streaming channel also. That's Coach Eli 2, Authentic Live Streams, the most positive place on the internet. The link to Coach Eli 2 is below in the description. All right, so today I'm going to be discussing a couple of things. I am actually out dashing right now, doing food delivery for DoorDash and Uber Eats. And if my phone goes off, I will splice this up into 2 or 3 parts if it, so happens to be that way. This is typically a slow part of the day. I'm recording this video around, it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. But orders still pop out of nowhere. So anyway, today I'm going to be updating you on some DoorDash things, and then I'm going to be discussing a personal topic, a personal relationship topic, when your significant other isn't pulling their weight, or when you feel your significant other isn't pulling their weight. And this is something that happens to practically every relationship at some point. One side or the other, or at one point it may be one side, and at another point maybe the other side is going to slack off a bit or get a little lazy or become complacent for whatever reason. And it is affecting the entire relationship. And then typically what happens is one side is carrying 80 to 90% of the load, in some cases 100% of the load of the relationship, while the other side is basically doing nothing. And in a lot of cases, the people that are doing nothing, the side that's doing nothing, doesn't even realize it. If they realize it, then they just don't care. Then you shouldn't be with them. So I'm going to share about that in just a bit here. But first of all, one DoorDash update here. It is the first week of February, and today is the day I'm recording this is Tuesday, February 7th. I'll be releasing this on this Tuesday, February 7th, 2023. The day I'm going to be releasing this is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. And I went out dashing for an hour and a half earlier today. And I took a little short break to go home, and my lady hasn't been feeling that great today, so I went home to check in on her, and I made $30.75 in an hour and a half, and that's not bad. I got some great orders. I got a couple crappy ones in between. I declined those. I got a good order, and then DoorDash tried to stack me by trying to get me to add another order while on the route of the first good order with a crappy order, so that way the first order that has the tip on it can subsidize the no tip order. I declined those. But yeah, I did well. So I'm kind of feeling things are starting to kick back into high gear in my area here in the San Francisco Bay Area where I live on the peninsula at Redwood City, and then I dash in the San Carlos area, the peninsula area. It's about 30 minutes south of San Francisco. And so I also got an email from DoorDash. I've been getting these emails, and this is what I think is creating the low ball orders. This is what I think has been creating the low ball orders for the last several weeks. They have this promo running right now for customers that become a Dash Pass member. Like, I'm a Dash Pass member because it saves you a lot of money on fees. If you use DoorDash, I'd say if you use DoorDash more than twice a month, you want to have Dash Pass. It's going to save you money on that, right? So they're trying to get people to sign up for Dash Pass, and they're doing it by saying you can also save 40% on your first order with Dash Pass if you spend a minimum of $12. And the maximum benefit, I believe, is, I think it's $25. Let me see if I can scroll through and see where this was at in my email. What you need, get it in under an hour. Dash Pass members save 40% on first order of $12+. And then in the fine print at the very bottom of the email, 40% off one order with a minimum order value of $12. Maximum discount value of $15. This offer may be amended or canceled at any time. Blah, blah, blah. Qualifying orders containing alcohol will be charged a 1-cent delivery fee. Oh, God, really? Valid for convenience merchants only. And I'm sure this also has been happening to Dash Mart orders. I'm actually, and where I'm sitting here right now waiting for an order behind the Chipotle in San Carlos, California, there's a Dash Mart here. And Dash Mart is a convenience store operated by DoorDash. You can't go in there as a Dasher, and customers can't go in there. But what happens is, customers can order items from the DoorDash app through, Dash Mart. And then Dash Mart employees pack the order in some nice, sturdy brown bags, some very high quality, durable brown paper bags. They staple them for security purposes. And then the Dasher goes and picks up the order and delivers it, right? So I've been getting a lot of very lowball Dash Mart orders lately. And not only are they lowball orders, they're long distance lowball orders, I can't take a 10-mile Dash Mart order for $10 or $11, especially here in the San Francisco Bay Area. I need at least $2 per mile. And if I'm going to go further than 3 miles, because I have a 6-mile round trip, I need at least $3 per mile. So this is what's happening right now. This is why, in my opinion, there are a lot of lowball orders. DoorDash is trying to get people to sign up for Dash Pass, and they're offering this 40% discount up to $15. Now, you would figure that customers would, be more prone to tip if they're saving, 40%. Even if they took half their savings and tipped the driver, they would still come out ahead. But what's happening is a lot of people are saying, oh, we're getting 40% off, and then we're going to clear out the tip. And then, boom, we're going to get a really, really good deal. Well, here's the thing. Either it's going to take a long time for someone to accept that order that's brand new to DoorDash and, hasn't learned the ropes yet that they're going to lose money taking that. Or you're not going to get your order at all because no one's going to accept your order because it's just not feasible. If the order is not feasible and profitable for the driver, why should the driver take it, right? So that's what's going on with DoorDash. Just wanted to update you folks on that. Oh, that's cool. No orders coming through right now. I might be able to make this video through the entire way. Now let's talk about, when your significant other isn't doing their part. I know a lot of people, currently and, in the past, and I'm sure it's always going to happen, that are struggling with this. Whether you're in a marriage or a dating relationship, okay, whether it's your boyfriend not doing his part or your girlfriend not doing her part, and especially if you're living together, or in a marriage, whether it's your husband not doing his part or whether it's your wife not doing her part, okay, I understand how taxing this can be on the person that's carrying on the load. And I wanted to put out this video here today because I know there are a lot of couples that are in this situation. This more so applies to people that are living together. So if you're married, obviously you're living together if you're married, hopefully happily married, right? Or if you're in a dating relationship and you're living together. If you're in a dating relationship and you're not living together, this will probably not apply to you. For the most part, it more so affects people that live together and are sharing in the household responsibilities, or if you're married, sharing with the responsibilities of your kids and other chores around the house or the apartment. If you live in an apartment, or if you're dating someone, you're going to have responsibilities to take care of where you live, right? Okay. And, this could mean financial responsibilities. It could mean keeping the place clean, taking care of the kids, equally doing the grunt work. Whereas if one side does it, they're going to get burnt out If both of you do it together, you'll get it done quicker. You won't be burnt out. Then you can spend, the other free time you have with romance or doing romance and other things, right? And I'll make it very clear, first and foremost, because there are a lot of people that know my lady and I, because we've been doing content out here on YouTube for a while. My lady and I are totally good. We have no problems regarding this. Yes, we've had to talk about some money things, and we encountered a little financial difficulty, a few months back. But that's why I'm doing DoorDash right now. And at the same time, my lady has had some, pretty, severe medical conditions that we're getting in check. And right now, and she's had seizures too. And right now, until we, totally get her cleared by the doctor, I'm totally okay with her not working. She does come out and do dashing with me at times when she's feeling good. But until we get her totally assessed by her new doctors and get her on the right medication and get her cleared, she's not able to work right now full time. And so she's spending a lot more time at home, and, she's limited to what she can do. Now but my lady, here's a great thing about her. Even though she's in this situation and she knows I'm understanding, she still tries to do more than she should. And that's why I love her, So, in my situation, a few months back, it got pretty crazy. My lady and I had some unexpected expenses. And she hasn't been working in a little while because of her situation. And we needed more money than, what she had saved and what I make through other, income sources, right? So we talked it out, and I decided to start dashing. And I said, baby, unfortunately, this is going to take a little toll, from taking some romantic weekend getaway trips till we catch up. I'm going to be working some long hours, so we may not be able to spend as much time together, but I'm going to come home to you every night. We're going to have dinner, and we're going to do the best we can with what we've got. And there have been times where, she misses me and I miss her and stuff, it gets a little bit kind of amped up because we love each other, miss each other. But for the most part, because we communicate so well, we're able to work through it and move past it, and everything is all good. And like I mentioned in the video the other day here on my main channel, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, communication is the key. The most important aspect in life regarding anything is communication. That includes your marriage, that includes your dating relationships, that includes business partners or jobs that you have. Communication is the most important thing. Without it, you have nothing. If you don't have a constant flow of two-way communication with your, marriage partner or your dating partner, right? I mean, what do you have? You really have nothing. You can work through anything as long as you keep the lines of communication open, right? And that's what I'm stressing here for everyone to do. If you're in a situation where your significant other isn't pulling their weight for whatever reason, sometimes, things happen. Like with my lady, she can't work right now because of her medical condition, and I'm totally cool with that, right? And there are other people that have had injuries at work or are not able to work permanently due to a disability, or maybe they're partially disabled and they're on disability, but they're still able to do certain things and they can do certain types of jobs. In those situations, what I've seen some people do that are on disability because let's say they were injured at work and they're on disability for that, but they're still, able to fully function for the most part, and they can do other jobs. A lot of times these people get stuck in the rut of, why should I work if I'm getting paid 2/3 of my former income by disability? I mean, what's it going to take for me to go find a job that's going to pay me more than disability is paying me, which is 2/3 of what I was making at my previous job, right? Okay? And that's what happens with certain people. They get stuck in that rut because they're getting that free money from the state. And then what happens? The other, party is working their ass off. The other side in the relationship or marriage is working their ass off to make up for the lack of income that's coming in from the side that's on disability, right? Because remember, disability only pays you 2/3 of what you used to make, right? Okay. And so, I really think in those situations, if you're on the side that's carrying more of the load of whatever is lacking in your marriage or relationship, you've got to communicate that straightforward to your partner. You got to say, hey, babe, I love you, but I'm really getting burnt out. I'm really getting tired. I really feel like I'm doing this on my own. I really feel like I don't have as much of your support as I used to have. I know you're trying, but it's just not enough. And I really need you to step it up and start doing more, right? And I understand with some people, they don't want to do that. They don't want to hurt their partner. They don't want to hurt their feelings or cause an argument. But it's either you do that and share how you feel and try to get it rectified, or, keep it bottled up and then feel unhappy and miserable deep within. You got to communicate to your partner what the problem is, and you got to communicate it regularly and daily. Whenever I have an issue with my lady or she has an issue with me, we talk about it right away. We don't wait. Right? I tell my lady, look, babe, if you're feeling something, no matter what it is, even if it's 3 a.m, wake me up. Yeah, maybe a little pissed off that you woke me up, but I'd rather have you wake me up and get it off your chest than hold it in for days or weeks and then you blow up all of a sudden, right? Right? Okay? If something is lacking in your relationship, if you feel the other side of your relationship, your other half is not pulling their weight and something is lacking that should be normally there, okay, in a reasonable way, you got to communicate. Because if not, then you're actually the problem. If you're not communicating to your other half what the problem is, because you fear that they're going to be upset or they're going to get hurt and you don't want to hurt them, then you're the problem. If you don't communicate the problem, then you're the problem. So take action today and start turning your life around. And if you try once or twice or 3 times to talk with your partner and they continue to make the same mistakes or they continue to lack the support that they should be doing, at that point, if you're married, you got to talk about, hey, this is not working for me. And if you don't turn this around by this point, then you know what? I'm going to file for divorce. I'm out. I mean, seriously, it sucks to say that. That's the truth. Same thing in relationships. Okay, babe, and babe, I'm not saying this to you. I'm not saying this to my woman. This is for example purposes. Okay, but if you're a guy and your woman's not pulling her weight, or vice versa, babe, this isn't working for me. I've talked with you 3 times about this, and it's still not changed. It still hasn't changed. So if you don't change this over the next couple of weeks, if I don't see a significant change, then I can't do this anymore, right? That's it. That's all you have to do, right? Because why would you want to stay in a miserable relationship that's not serving you? If something's not serving you in any aspect of life, especially your relationship, it's going to affect every other aspect of your life. Why do that to yourself? All right, folks, going to wrap up this video. I didn't get any orders. That's good. I made it all the way through. Once again, thank you for taking the time to view this video. Another video is coming to this channel soon. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications so you don't miss a single thing the moment I release a pre-recorded video here. And I'm going to be doing some more YouTube shorts. Some more YouTube shorts are coming soon to this channel, so keep it locked here. And now you can monetize YouTube shorts as of February 1st, 2023. Thank you, YouTube. It's getting better. It's getting better. Thank you so much. Also, make sure, once again, you subscribe to my live streaming channel, Coach Eli 2, Authentic Live Streams, the most positive place on the internet. The link's below in the description. I may be going live on there sometime this week. I'm going to try to do some more content. I'm trying to balance, my gig economy, DoorDash, Uber Eats driving, along with some YouTube content. I'm trying to make the most money I can in the least amount of time. So that way I can spend more time with you folks sharing my tips and tricks on dating and business aspects here on YouTube, and also spending time with my wonderful, beautiful, amazing lady. Have a good one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.